Hi there, my name is Alan Jackson from the Solution Engineering team at Fluent Commerce, and I'm here with Matt Bradbeer from EPAM.
Hi there, yeah. I'm a director and a client partner at EPAM. My background's actually much more on the client side. I've been working in digital and .com since the late 90s, and I've run some digital businesses like Waterstones in the UK and Barclays Bank for the UK and Ireland.
So from following up from the last session where we talked about businesses really taking control of their own technology destiny, I think that really presents a lot of opportunities, challenges, and pitfalls for retailers. Can you take us through what those are and how they can approach those?
Yeah, sure. So I think related to what we were talking about last time, a lot of the opportunities around the new technologies that are out in the marketplace at the moment, and that sort of headless Mac ecosystem, they give you a lot of opportunity to increase your capabilities within a business and really keep up with the pure plays. Good example being Amazon, and what that means in reality is that you're able to do things like deliver new capability, new products in terms of software products to your client, to your customers and clients much quicker, because you're adopting technologies that allow you to do things like automated testing and automated delivery. You're looking at agile ways of working. They also give you much more control over your landscape. So we're moving away from that monolithic architecture where you're reliant very much on one provider and breaking that up into an ecosystem of solutions that you can chop and change as your business moves and changes. And overall, I think we're seeing with a lot of clients that have adopted this and have been doing it over the last 2 to 3 years, a reduction in cost. I mean, this is actually a conversation that I have quite a lot with clients, and actually this was having it with one of your colleagues around, okay, this is great, we've got opportunities, but is that it? Is it as easy as it sounds? But absolutely, there are challenges in doing this, and a lot of the challenges aren't around the technologies themselves, or even moving away from some of the older technologies. It's to do with how you are working as a business and the ways that you're thinking as a business and organizing yourself. It's breaking down the silos and building sort of cross capability teams to deliver new things for your customers. But very importantly, and where we've seen this go wrong, is where there is a lack of leadership from the top down, a lack of buy-in across all the different levels, and really a vision that gets very much broken up or is not consistent or gets lost sometimes if you haven't got the business behind you. So it's very important to think about these things as well as what technologies you're going to bring in.
Yeah, I think retailers have somewhat constricted themselves by choosing those single provider heavier platforms, and that kind of claim to hold all the functionality that they might need to solve their problems, and unfortunately then they go down a road of being not as flexible and adaptable as they need to be in a very demanding market. I'm seeing a movement away from that into maybe a less safer choice, or a less common choice around a more service-oriented architecture, which is going to give them, a library of capability that they can choose to use small pieces of, and it allows them to move faster, cheaper, and doesn't require these kind of really heavy projects that can sometimes get very expensive and time consuming. So you mentioned that leadership point, and I think that's a big part of deciding how you whether you build or you buy when it comes to solving these problems. So that's the next topic that we're going to tackle in this series.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.